Boom. Welcome back to the podcast, y'all.
Yeah, welcome back.
All right.
It's been a while.
It's been a couple weeks, yeah. So we have now officially decided that Chase is out for basketball.
He went home with the Celtics.
With the Celtics, literally that night was hilarious.
Yep.
A shame. They decided to stop playing basketball for whatever reason. Up 3-1 in a series.
It's crazy.
Man.
That's rough.
Yep.
I mean, it's rough for them. And I mean, while we're talking about Celtics, have we seen Stephen A. Smith and Jaylen Brown are besties?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, absolute besties.
I think it's interesting. I don't know why he's going at Stephen A. that hard.
I'm a Stephen A. fan.
You would be.
I would be. Yeah,
Interesting.
Yeah. I'm actually a Stephen A. fan. So I like when he like responds to people. It's really fun.
I like
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if you've seen him like go after like the Pelicans came after him.
Yeah.
The franchise.
Oh, yeah.
He fried the entire.
Well,
franchise.
him and the Cowboys love hating each other.
I
So
know.
there's that.
But he like, come on. I mean, the fans, not me. I'm a realistic one. They give him an out, right?
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
true.
Like,
Yeah.
His whole beef is with the fans that are delusional. So,
That's fair. I mean, and he at least keeps it steady on that one. He doesn't mind
he's
about
very
the
consistent.
the diehards on that
Yeah,
one.
but
Yeah.
going back to the whole Jaylen Brown thing, like it's crazy because he went out for Stephen A. When it was like all the analysts said that.
Yeah.
All the analysts came after him because I mean, how do you not go after him, right? You said it was your favorite season ever, right? 24 hours, you blew a 3-1 lead, which never happened in franchise history, by the way. Jason Tatum was out, like 80%
The majority
of
of
the,
the
games,
year,
right?
yeah.
Right.
Like, dude, that's
that's
a bad look. Oh,
And
by the way, you've won a championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
You're saying that
and it
that
was
season
right
wasn't
after
great.
he lost.
Right.
Immediately after that.
like- That's bad, bro.
I like coming out with positivity. Like we're gonna give it another shot. But just the wording there, you gotta realize to say, maybe I just didn't say it the best that I could have said it. Instead, we're gonna double down.
I mean, these guys get media training for that very reason.
they're supposed to.
Yeah.
But this is why media training doesn't cover Twitch streaming. You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
and now you started this big beef, knowing that everybody's gonna come after you as being second fiddle to Jason.
Right.
And how that looks and what it looks like in your contract.
Yeah, that can't be great for the locker
It's
room.
just stirring up trouble that is not needed.
Do you think he's gone though? That's a better question.
No.
No? I can see it happening.
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, they're gonna have to.
Especially
They're having to part with people. They had to last year.
Yeah.
Nope.
They got to.
I think Jaylen Brown is going to want to max. And I just don't think they can max it.
Yeah.
No, they're not going to.
So I don't think they're gonna actively get rid of him. He's gonna ask for it and then ask for the trade.
You think he's gonna ask for it? Because he said.
No, he's gonna ask for the money and then get
got
asked
it.
to be traded
Yeah,
if they can't pay him the money.
Yeah.
I think that's what's gonna end
Well,
up
not only
happening.
that, I mean, it just doesn't. Because then, I mean, did y'all hear about what Jason Tatum said, like, right after? Like,
No.
Jason Tatum was, like, on a podcast or something like that, and Jason Tatum was like, yeah. He goes, I'm very concerned with, I want to win a finals. I want to be the finals MVP for it.
Yeah.
He
All
said, me.
Which is an odd change from Olympic Jason Tatum.
I was just like,
chilling to
dang.
and do
Yeah,
whatever.
but he's got it now, so why not?
But it's all the names you're right next to in the Olympics.
Right.
You're next
Yeah.
to literally
Yeah.
every other top name in the U.S. versus
Jason
Brown.
Tatum's biggest strength and his biggest weakness is his humbleness. So it's going to be interesting to see him if he
How it
goes on
plays
his
out.
villain arc.
right.
Like, he's coming back for the villain half of his career.
He's not a villain, no, come on.
I mean, maybe he's going to turn
too
into
soft.
one. Maybe if he's saying that. Oh, he's soft, huh?
He is soft.
Oh, Jason Tatum, shots fired. Hey, Jaylen Brown, you can respond to that.
Right. Yeah.
One day when I meet him, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will not say any of this to his face.
We'll be right next to you. Hey, check out this clip real quick.
Yeah. You don't need to see that.
But no, Celtics are out, so that means it's Knicks and Cleveland right now, right?
Cleveland.
Yeah.
Cleveland just beat Detroit 7 games.
They just
At Detroit.
Yeah,
for
that
the
was
7th
wild.
game.
Yeah.
Apparently Detroit forgot how to play basketball too, like clutch basketball.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now, there was some superior coaching going on.
Oh, for sure.
Because in that last game, they froze Asar Thompson completely out of the game. He was a complete non-factor.
Defensively wise as well, because normally he's a defensive menace.
That was the whole game plan, was to make sure he could not participate in defense.
Oh, wow.
So if you go back and
Do explain.
now, shout out. This is not completely, hey, I would love to take credit. R2B-Ball broke this down, so shout out to him. But anytime Asar was on the court, his main job is stop the point of penetration for the player.
Yeah.
Whichever of Spider and James Harden he was on, got a switch, and then that person stood on the opposite corner and stayed as far away from the ball and literally they were playing like keep away. So if the ball went left, he cut right.
Interesting.
Yeah. So if you go back and look, like in order to get into the play, he had to completely leave that side of the court, open three every time.
Wow.
He only had
That's
like
amazing.
2 defensive stops, and that was when he left it at the perfect time because he is a good.
You got to be a
defense.
defensive menace,
Right.
Right. I mean, both
yeah.
the Thompson kids are like insane.
Right.
Yeah.
Like they're insane.
Yeah.
Defensively.
They really are because they're built for it, and they both take it so seriously. Because like
Yeah.
I think they both probably have some offensive prowess, but they know what pays the bills.
Yeah.
Is I mean they.
Slided them puppies.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's the unsung hero at that point.
I don't know which
you know?
analysis says.
Kendrick
They said
Perkins.
that they think it's going to be like 2 max contracts. In their
You think
future.
so?
Wow.
I can see it.
Which would be crazy. It would be
I
the
can feel it.
first,
Right.
I guess, first brothers that got both max contracts.
All right.
If that were the case,
That's
I mean,
props to
has
them.
there
Now-
been any dominant brothers like that? I know it's too early for the twins like that. I don't count Giannis
I don't
and
think
his brothers because
no,
like
not to that extent. No.
no, because
like
it's like Giannis
Steph-
and then like his brothers.
no,
Because even then, like Steph and Seth.
Powell and Mark,
Ooh.
All right. But-
both NBA champions, both led their teams.
So you can count on less than one hand. Then is
Led
the
their
main point.
teams. Relax a little bit.
Mark Gasol was a leader.
Mark or
Yeah.
Paul did not lead their teams. You have
He's
Kobe.
telling me
when
that
you have Kobe and
Kobe,
Kawhi.
yeah.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
They're not
These
leading
guys
the
out
team.
there.
No. Powell was definitely a leader of the team. He was the only one that stood up to Kobe. It was a 1A, 1B situation.
That's fair, yeah.
Absolutely. But you are telling me, you
You're
were telling me he
you're
was
telling
not
me
a leader?
No, Powell-
leader is singular, sir.
He was.
I
the,
said he led his team.
Dude,
I said he led his team. He led his team.
He
Come
was. He was the old man. He was the old man on the court, if I remember right,
That's up for
when
debate.
Kobe
Tell us
was
what
coming
the
in,
yeah,
right?
he was a doctor
Yeah,
by the
so,
time he went.
yeah. So that was the point. So he was butting heads with Kobe.
Yeah.
When Kobe came in, he was the only one like, hey,
That's like-
Okay, fine.
calm your
fine,
jets
fine.
at that point.
It wasn't Powell.
What do you mean it wasn't Powell?
Like with Kawhi, he wasn't leading anything.
Mark
He was
Gasol?
there. Mark, my fault.
Yeah, that's,
He didn't lead it. Come on.
that's a better
But,
argument.
but
That's
no
a
matter
better
what, they're both champions.
But
they're both
still
really
dominant.
good.
But he
You're
was
right,
still
you're
a
right.
factor
I will
in
concede
that.
the
Yeah,
twins
yeah.
though, the
Yeah.
Thompson twins though, for sure. Like
That
that's a
would
good
be-
argument. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
that was really good.
But as
That's
far
got to
as-
be the second. That's got to be the
really
only
good.
other
Yeah.
combo.
I mean, we're
'cause-
probably forgetting something.
I mean,
like,
but you could
the-
you could argue maybe
Shout out Jeff Teague, Marquise Teague.
Yeah.
I knew y'all.
Steph and Seth, but even then, Seth hasn't been as prevalent
Yeah,
as
no.
Steph.
But
has.
Seth is not even a champion.
But yeah,
Well,
but that's
neither
what-
of the
yeah.
Thompson twins. to be
Right.
fair. But
I
yeah,
know,
they're
like,
not
the
even to that
Gasols are
level.
like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Because Seth is like, I love Seth. All right, he was a Maverick. He was a great Maverick, but he is not even like a starting caliber player most of his career.
No,
Yeah.
Like Mark, at the very least, whether or not leader,
he was
not
always
leader,
starting. Yeah.
He was literally a starter until he was like
I agree.
pretty much out the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
Right.
No, I'm not gonna lie. The
So-
Gasol
Yeah, so that's what I'm
brothers,
saying. I don't think there's
yeah.
anybody else
The
that
Gasol
I
brothers
can
are
name
up
off.
I can't think of any.
I mean, Lopez twins, right? Brooke.
You know
and,
what? Brooke and,
hey, how
oh,
about
yeah.
that for ball, huh?
Yeah.
Robin
How about that
Lopez.
for
There you
ball
go.
knowledge,
And
huh?
you know what?
You didn't think I knew that?
Robin Lopez was actually better than people give him credit for.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
just-
He was just crazy.
Oh, dude, he was wild.
Crazy hair, crazy
Wow.
mentality.
He
crazy
was
everything.
like the second coming of Psycho T.
Brooke can let that thing rip. Ugh.
Which is funny, you know, when he came in the league, he wasn't that guy.
Really?
Let's see here.
Interesting.
Dominic and Gerald Wilkins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
The
The high.
Brooke and
Yeah.
Robin.
So
Lopez.
they hold the record for the highest scoring set of brothers in
Wow.
NBA history. Yep.
Wow.
What was his brother's name?
Dominic and Gerald.
I'm not familiar with
Yep.
Gerald. Everybody knows Dominic Wilkins. I
Yep.
mean, his,
Look
like,
at this.
Yeah,
Look at this
double
boy.
Apparently averaged 13 points per game over 13 years.
So this list has Giannis.
But-
The
yeah.
trio is famous for bringing home a championship together.
yeah.
Like, it's not. It wasn't all Giannis.
Right. But then they're also saying Lonzo and LaMelo. Not really.
You know what?
If Lonzo hadn't gotten hurt, I would
I'm
argue.
gonna say-
I would say yes.
If he
As
didn't
far
have to
as,
get a
like-
knee replacement,
Yeah.
he would have been like.
As far as potential,
Yeah. Both of them.
Lonzo
yeah.
had the potential. It's just so unfortunate.
His playmaking ability is always just
well,
crazy.
and his on-ball defense
Oh, yeah.
was
It was
like
really good.
legitimately like
Yeah.
when he was healthy, his on-ball defense could change a game.
I like
yeah.
Lonzo now. I was out of college.
I
I
feel
was,
bad
a
for
Lonzo,
him.
I was a Lonzo hater.
It was more his dad.
Yeah, I always hated
No,
his
no,
dad.
no. I didn't like him. It was always him.
I think,
against
but
De'Aaron
that's
Fox.
but that was the point of the
UCLA versus
yeah,
Kentucky.
yeah. You're talking about
All
in the
right.
matchups and
Oh
such?
yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
that
It
makes
was De'Aaron
sense.
Fox all the way.
No, because I was gonna always say like his dad soured everybody's taste for the brothers
I get it.
just because of how
100% get
loud
that.
and obnoxious
Yeah.
he was.
I'm gonna
But-
say, you know,
LaMelo was a little obnoxious too, though.
he
Well,
is-
yeah,
no, he's still
but he also backed it up though with
He's
how
so
his
good.
shooting
Yeah.
ability.
Yeah, LaMelo's obnoxious. Leandro's obnoxious. Lonzo seems to be like the most like grounded, of
Which
the
is why
three
everybody
guys.
liked him. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
like he
for
was
sure.
like he was quiet,
For
he was
sure.
calm, collected.
The only thing
yeah.
that stood out about him was that ugly shot.
I don't think they should have changed it.
Why?
Because, like, bad shot form, yes. I'd rather you make the shot than me try to redo. Because I don't think the three...
But the point was, though, is like it's so slow winding to it that you can close out the distance.
Absolutely, but I don't think the three was that part of his game.
Huh?
I don't think the three was so important to his game that we needed to speed it up to that level.
That's a good point, yeah. But I mean, if you're a high first-round pick, you got to be able to shoot the ball.
I don't know, Giannis.
Well, again, he was trying to prove it with his defense, so that was the whole point.
Pick, though, dude.
But Lonzo, he always took stock in his
center of a team, though. You're right.
He was always his defense and his playmaking ability. That was always what his. He was. That's why he always was the point.
I don't know, but think about
Shout
that.
out
Like, you're telling me. Oh boy.
Yeah. Anyway.
That's crazy. Okay, well.
All right, so let's see.
Western Conference?
Yeah,
huh?
Western Conference, unfortunately. Wolves got beat out by the Spurs.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, it was kind of obvious of that was going to happen. I was hopeful, but Wemby's a cheat code. I'm going to say it every single time.
He is.
Wemby's an absolute cheat code.
I think Rudy should have been off the floor.
We did better when he was off the floor.
And I have some criticism later for some coaches for doing the exact opposite of what I'm about to say. But y'all have the option where y'all can put a big shooter in Nas. I think Nas might be like your second best player. Legitimately.
So the problem with everybody in our team except for Ant is everybody is so streaky.
Yeah.
Is that nobody... So you saw it at the end of the Nuggets series is that when both Ant and DiVincenzo got out, somebody stepped up. One person stepped up in each, or two people. AO stepped up in that game, dropped 43. And then McDaniels ended up scoring, I think he scored 30 the next game, something like that.
Yeah, he had a big
20-something.
game.
Like 2 great games to close out the series. Was awesome. Stepped up. Soon as Ant became a starter, nobody decided to step up. Randall disappeared the entire series. He was a liability the entire time on the court. And so McDaniels, not really there. The one person who actually stepped up was Shannon Jr., our freaking sophomore year drafty.
Question.
Yeah.
Did Nas still have that same problem he did last year? Because I was very into it last year when it came to the Wolves, where his problem was anytime he even remotely dribbled the ball, they attacked him. Did he clean that up this year? Like, was that kind of
that wasn't?
the same?
We didn't put him in that role as nearly as much because that was the problem. When we put him in before, we were having him be the ball handler.
Right.
We didn't need him to be that this year.
Y'all were essentially running Julius Randle's actions, just replace Nas. Nas can't dribble. No. Say what you will about Julius. Julius is a superior ball handler.
So that's why he's always the best sixth man, is because you need him to come in, get him, space out the offense, either play big defense on your Rudies and your Jokers, or get out to the corner, drop a quick 3, give somebody a breather and go back. That's what he's great for, and that's why he's never been that guy to be loud to try to get in as a starter, because he knows his place. He knows he's pure sixth man to be able to spread out an offense,
so
properly.
Nas wasn't a starter?
No, Nas has never been. I think the only time he was ever a starter was when everybody was actually injured.
Is he 5 material or is he 4?
He can play. He can
play both.
In between.
Yeah. He's tall. I just don't know how tall he is.
He's only like 6'9", I think. Right?
Yeah, he's a big 4,
but
small
he's
5.
skinny.
No, he's not skinny. He's
broad.
Yeah,
he's broad.
He's
knows, not as big as Randall,
but he knows how to move his body better, though. So that's why he was a good matchup against Joker, though, because he was able to keep up with Joker the entire series. Whereas if Rudy was in him, he was getting danced circles around. But yeah, so for all the games except for maybe a couple, Ant was the only one scoring over 30. Our last game, our win or go home game at home, only 2 people scored over 20 points.
Yeah.
Ant and Shannon off of the bench.
That's bad.
Like,
well, even on shot attempts, nobody was taking it. Now, this is a rather large issue with a lot of star players. You have a star in Ant, like everybody. Right? He's the center of everything.
He's box office.
Yeah.
When it's like a black hole on offense, where everybody starts to just kind of like James Harden and the Rockets. I'm just going to stand and wait for the guy to make a move, because Ant can do it. Ant can do it half the time. The problem is the same problem happened with James Harden.
Would you say that with Luka too?
Yeah, everybody stands and watches. I mean, look, the Mavs made it to the finals doing that. But it doesn't always win.
But that's the point.
It very rarely wins, to be completely honest.
Yeah.
I mean, look at even the best players with the most gravity on offense, like Steph Curry. Passed the ball willingly and played off ball.
Pacers last year.
Pacers last year. Denver
Thunder.
when they won.
Yeah.
Like some of the best movement happened when everybody was playing off ball. Like
Yep.
Joker plays off ball. Aaron Gordon always plays off ball.
Dude,
Well, even with the Thunder,
and that's
right?
honestly,
SGA was good, but like
Mhm.
J-Dub is right there. There's Chet to hit that.
Yeah, exactly.
And
then with Wemby, you've got Fox, you got Castle, who's always moving around. And also that's another reason why we lost.
Problem.
They were able to, even when Wemby was not feeling it, everybody else was able to step up, drain threes,
even
make
when
plays.
Wemby went all Sheldon Monk on you.
Yeah,
they still put up a fight.
Yeah,
like they were there. Now y'all won by a decent number, but it wasn't no blowout.
It wasn't
y'all
a
were
blowout.
gonna fight for every point.
Right, exactly. But that's somebody else on their team stepped up when Wemby went out. You know,
Chris Finch has got to do something. I think it's, and I understand like a flow offense where you want to give your star player the ball, let him work, let him get in a rhythm. There's a time for that. And last year y'all did this more with Randall. Y'all let him get in a rhythm beforehand.
Randall couldn't get into a rhythm.
But y'all were running sets
he didn't really
to get him in a rhythm.
Oh, I got you.
Because that's the difference. Like as a coach, if I've got my players and I know that I need a guy in the game, like I need him in the game, like Shaq always talks about this. He would go down, and if you did not pass him the ball, he would just sit in the paint and give him 3 seconds. I need to get warmed up. I need to get warmed up early. Give me the ball.
Right. Let him set the tone of the game. Yeah.
A lot of people would do that.
Sense.
And Shaq was playing with Kobe.
Right.
Ant isn't. I mean, he's good, but we can't just call him better than Kobe.
No.
Right. So like,
everybody's saying that.
You're Chris Finch. You gotta get your big man in the game. You gotta get him involved. And that means running the set for him. We can't just go.
So you're saying he didn't run the set for Julius?
Well, and that's the difference between Randall and Edwards is where Edwards can make himself get into a rhythm. He'll take the ball. He'll make the play. Randall is not nearly a good enough dribbler.
He will
do
try.
That. He will try.
He will try.
But that's also why he averaged like 5 or 6 turnovers for the playoffs.
And also, do you want to fight for those buckets? Because to get in the best rhythm, it needs to feel easy. The game's coming to me. If I'm able to come off that screen and get an easy layup, an easy dunk,
but it's also the problem with him though is his game is drive, go up, but he's got Wemby blocking him the entire time.
I heard he doesn't have a right.
Yeah, he's
kind of
definitely
does,
but that makes it easier to defend.
Oh, 100%. But as a coach, you run those sets for him, get him involved early. I think last year it was a bigger part of your offense to do that.
Right.
I think this year Ant took such a big step up in offense. We're just gonna ride Ant's shoulders.
Yeah.
But like.
Great player though.
But last year, I mean, obviously y'all know more than me. Like last year, I thought wasn't the problem was like so last year they were trying to get him involved, correct? Julius the running sets, but there would still be games that he just wasn't there.
Yeah,
he just wasn't there.
He's streaky. That's the point for sure.
That's with getting.
But
that means you can't rely on.
But it's also look at the matchups that we had comparatively. The matchup last year, obviously. We beat. We lost to OKC because OKC was OKC last year. But then we beat the Nuggets again. And then we beat.
I don't remember who you beat.
It wasn't the Lakers. It was. Golden
I think
State.
it was the Lakers.
No, it was Golden State.
Golden State. Yeah.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Steph went out with it.
Yeah, because we beat the Lakers the year before.
Yeah,
That's what it was.
You're right.
But either way, those were teams that we matched well against because up until OKC, obviously Jokic was still Jokic, but we could outhandle them anybody. At that point.
Well, Jokic didn't really have.
But like Randall could go in, get his, get the setup, still be a big man in there, be dominant. That's why we lost one of the reasons why we lost versus the Spurs. We couldn't do that because the entire interior was closed up for him.
I'm not lying. Do you think not only offense but defense was a big reason why? Because like what I'm seeing, what y'all lost to are not only like the offense is better, but the defense is just clearly better as well, right? Like Thunder last year was number 1.
Yeah.
This year it's the Spurs are number 1.
Yeah. That's also true.
What we're gonna get to is the game 1 versus Denver. Like the Spurs defensively are just insane. Like they're just.
Yeah, I think good coaching would be your only way out of that because you're not gonna one-on-one that. Yeah. Like you get one-on-one Wemby at all.
You can't.
No, you can't. So because at the times where we were able to get a good streak going against them, the coaching was actually properly like they were. We made the matchups right. We spread out the offense, and that's the only reason that we were able to stay as close as we were for the games that we didn't get blown out on. It was they were able to spread out the defense, make Wemby go out to somebody, and then you have McDaniels going in, shooting the inside 2. If you notice, we shot so many floaters or mid-range 2s where we were able to stay in, Ant wasn't able to go in a dunk. He was able to go in and pop a floater. McDaniels was there. That was his bread and butter up until he stopped shooting them. I don't know why he stopped, but for the first couple games he went in, just hit that, hit the elbow 3 or elbow 2.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh.
Yeah.
Right. Well, dang. So what? Now game 1 just concluded of the Western Conference.
That was a wild game.
Such a good game.
Overtime.
Yeah.
Like, that brings up a better question, right? I'm sorry, I'm going off.
No, go for it.
Tangent. Like, you're talking about game 1s of, I guess, Western Conference Finals or Eastern Conference. Like, can you think of a game 1 as good as that? Like a game 1.
That's a great way to set the tone for sure.
Right.
And especially if you all the things considered, like SGA just got the MVP award right before the game.
Right before the game, yeah.
They're in OKC. Spurs are coming in hot and managed to go and get the upset.
To be fair, double overtime and 40 and 24 is just kind of crazy.
And
That's
wild.
wild.
And their minutes, by the way, like they played. Like Wemby, I think played like all 53 minutes.
Yeah, they both are just there to play. Like they're not.
The passion, I think. Now, I really like too. The passion I saw between.
I will say.
All that.
A big.
Yeah, 48 minutes Wemby played.
A big interesting thing is Isaiah Hartenstein usually averages 30 or so minutes. Mm-hmm. What do you average? Less than 5?
Hartenstein 12 minutes is what he got.
30 to 12.
Yeah.
Like I think it was 30 before, but he was averaging. He was a starter.
Yeah. But he started yesterday.
Subbed out within 2 minutes.
Yeah.
And didn't see more time really.
Yeah.
I mean, he got a little trash.
Why? Because they know that he was.
So similar to y'all's problem.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm going to say completely opposite. I think that taking Rudy off the floor is the correct option for y'all. Y'all have a Naz Reid. Y'all can put him in. He can be big. He can shoot.
Yeah. OKC doesn't really have.
Dude.
Chet is the only other big man on the floor.
Yeah.
And even then, he's not a center.
You need something of size. They had to sub in Alex Caruso, go small.
Yeah.
Except for Chet. I don't think that's the right thing.
Really?
I say play Hardenstein, and if you're gonna have him out there, because Rudy's not gonna guard him, or excuse me, not Rudy.
He also doesn't have offense.
Wemby's not gonna guard him, right? Like Wemby, no, he got his offense from offensive board and finishing over. You're not finishing over Wemby. If he's gonna be out there, he has to be useful. You have to run so many screens and rely on your shot. Mm-hmm. And they're a 3-point shooting team. I don't see why that's not an option
For OKC?
Yeah.
Why? My question to you, I'm going to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I'm playing Chet. I think that's the only person.
Well, you Chet and Hardenstein.
No.
Size-wise.
Chet stays in. They took Hardenstein out and went smaller with Alex Caruso.
Yeah.
Caruso's like 6'4".
Yeah, Caruso got 31 minutes last. Dropped 31 points on it,
so
too.
Like you're saying defense, Hartenstein goes on Wemby.
No, not so much that. I think they're a better team the bigger they are because OKC's their big players. They play a little bit.
Here's what we did well versus Wemby that we should have capitalized more is this is how we should have used either Randall or Naz. When somebody puts up a shot or they're starting to run the offense, what kind of screen did you call it?
Which one?
Where they're just backing him up. Getting Wemby out of the
Gortat screen.
The Gortat screen. Where Wemby's always playing center or whatever. You get either Naz or Randall, somebody who can just back him out of the entire post.
Yep.
And then that's where you go and take your mid range or you go in for the layup or whatever. That's how they should be running.
You don't think, but Chet can make threes. So why don't you just put Chet?
Right, so you take advantage of it, but that's why also you have Hardenstein who can also be that big man to back Wemby out.
No. I'm saying you make Wemby go guard him at the 3.
Well, it depends on
Chet
who they
stays at the 3.
Right.
That's what they tried to do.
Well, so that's the decision.
I don't think they did that.
They did.
But the point is, that's the decision that they're going to have to make if you have both of them in. That's to his point. If you have both Chet and Hardenstein, do you cover the big center down low, or do you cover the big power forward out on the wing who's going to shoot the 3? Take your pick,
Wemby. Going to
Wemby.
make that adjustment? No way they don't think of that. If you're thinking of that,
Okay,
there's
so
no way they
Me?
don't.
Oh yeah, sure.
They have to. We're not.
Coach.
Yeah.
Okay. Coach for OKC's got it.
Yeah, you can claim that if that happens.
Yeah. If
no way they don't do it.
Yeah.
If they don't do it, that's crazy.
But that's they may not do it the whole time though. That's the thing.
Now the Spurs are
no,
odd.
you make them tired
because they're not massive players. They just play big.
Yeah.
Like the Spurs is general. Like their 4 is only 6'7", so theoretically you could play small on it.
No, they're very physical. Yeah.
They're super physical. I would want Hardenstein out there for the defensive side because they don't run. They run a lot like Spurs run in transition, but I don't know. Give me somebody physical. If I got 2 big men boxing that dude out, there's a good shot I'm going to
wise, OKC, dude, they did a really good job shutting down SGA a little bit. He had 24, but what was it, 24?
Yeah, 24.
Right. Yeah.
That was with double OT. He had 24 points.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, obviously, you don't think that's going to happen every game, but I don't know, man. They did a pretty good job of it.
I mean, in all fairness, that is how we won Game 1 for the Spurs, where Wemby was off, couldn't make a shot, and we happened to have taken advantage of that.
But I'm saying they shut down.
Right.
Like, it's not Wemby not making shots.
But even SGA was missing a few wide. There was
that wide open shot.
Wide open, and Wemby laughed at him.
Yeah, he laughed at him.
So, I mean, it's not like he had his A game on either, though.
Right.
So, you know, you can't count on that, though.
Shai often plays like a solo ISO type game. That is a hard game. I would say more often than not. So for devil's advocate to your devil's advocate, if I have Hardenstein out there,
my devil's advocate.
Yeah, double.
Double.
So just such sad settings on that one. Anyway, if Hardenstein's out there, you can put Chet in the corner. Wemby's got to guard somebody.
Right.
Wemby's going to want to guard Hardenstein. You're just able to get different matchups all of a sudden.
Who's the starting five? Because obviously you have Wemby, Castle.
Yeah, so Vassell, Champagne,
think about it this way.
Harper.
So
if Champagne's a starter?
Yeah. If I'm playing a drop coverage, right? So on a screen, Wemby, when Hardenstein sets the screen, he's dropping.
Mm-hmm.
That's just an open three now. You got to make him pay on the open three. If you're going to drop every single time, you just shoot.
Right.
Just shoot the ball and just pray that you make them
Chet, because for example, and you hope that he doesn't make it though, because Chet only scored 8 points last night.
Yeah.
So that's where Chet's not exactly the most consistent scorer outside.
Yeah.
He can, but he's not the most consistent. So you just gotta hope that he stays. If you're the Spurs, you hope that he's just off doing that.
So you would use Hartenstein on defense, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I would put him against Wemby because he's bigger, he's more physical, and his job box out.
Yeah.
The big alien
just from
the
fact that Wemby went 41 and 24 rebounds.
Yeah,
that's some.
Yeah, but he has. But my thing
what
is,
high school college
coach the size is the height.
You're sprinting at
Correct,
that point, but you can still box a man out.
This is like on a scheme basis. If my job is to both get the rebound and to box out one of the best rebounders in the league, I'm having a hard night, and I might just lose. He lost, right?
I don't think
my only job.
My point is, I think he vanished though. That's my point.
But think about what
he
you're
wasn't
asking.
active the whole time.
Sure, you can vanish when somebody's outshining you. But if my only job as Hardenstein is to be bigger and stronger and make sure that you can't even get into the paint, because my only job is to keep you out.
Right.
Well, then that's just a free layup for Chet. Nobody's going to jump over Chet at that point. The only person who can jump over Chet is Wemby. Mm-hmm. So I think Hardenstein is right. I think it's the right move. Now, obviously, OKC coach, you know what's up.
Yeah.
I trust you. You won like one championship or something. So I'm sure you got it. But that's what my amateur take would be.
Yeah. Pretty nice team to win a championship with them.
Yeah. I mean,
seriously.
Is this the rivalry of the next generation?
Very well could be.
Yes.
Which everybody thought it was like Luka, Ant from like there was
from
like
the other
are they going to be
Are
they going to be the ones? I'll be honest. I think both of them are taking a back seat.
At this point,
I think it's going to be Shai, Wemby.
Yeah.
For the next few years.
It's interesting, yeah, for sure. Because the thing is that
we just get a couple more points, man.
Right?
Just a couple more pieces of that puzzle.
I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
But here's my biggest thing, right? Like, I want it to be the case, but with the league nowadays, I don't know, right? With the aprons and all that, because like if we're gonna be for real, that team's. I wouldn't.
They got one
more year. I don't think the term "blow up" is the term I would probably use, but like that team is definitely not going to be the same.
Yeah, essential pieces are going to have to go.
A lot of people. Like, there's going to be some moving around.
That gives more things to it being a one-person team.
Yeah.
Less so an ensemble cast because you can't keep an ensemble very long. For example, Celtics. They had an ensemble and they wanted to keep 2 players, so they had to get rid of literally everybody else that played. So I think.
Yeah, but dude, I mean, that's just poor circumstances, right? Because like. Again, you'll never know, but like Tatum goes down with an Achilles injury, like you don't expect that to happen, right? Where it's just like, yeah, you're gonna lose that, obviously, but it's like what could have been. I mean, they could have gone to possibly the
100%,
right.
But because you have to get rid of the ensemble more often. I think it gives more rivalries for one-on-one players like that.
That's a good point. Yeah, I'm just saying that does give the chance for other teams to come up.
100%. That's the whole. That's what everybody wants.
That's the hope. Yeah,
I know. No, everybody. I feel like a lot of NBA fans, diehard. I guess maybe old heads. I'm guessing that like they hate Adam Silver, but I'm like he's done really good for the league for what I'm saying.
I think for the most part he did good. It was
stuff they're trying to implement.
What was his name before? David Stern.
Stern. David Stern.
Yeah, David Stern. I think he was definitely a step up from David Stern, but I don't think David Stern was bad. I think Adam Silver made some good things. I think some of the stuff he's tested out just didn't go as well as they would like. But that happens.
Right. Because, to be fair, never mind, that's a whole separate conversation, how you could fix the NBA.
Oh,
right?
gosh. Yeah, that's a whole other.
That'll be an episode of
that's like a whole other.
Yeah.
So.
But, all right, who do you guys think is going to win the series, though, between
Spurs, Knicks?
You think it's going to be Spurs, Knicks?
For sure.
I like that.
I think Spurs, and Knicks. I don't personally think, now that being said, they're playing right this very second, so let me check the score before I start talking. But I don't, okay, Cavs are up.
Yeah.
Currently, everybody, it is the third quarter, 77-64. So what I'm about to say is wrong. But I think that the Knicks are a more complete team. That being said, is it JB Bickerstaff? Is that his name?
That's Detroit.
Is that Detroit?
Yeah.
Who's the Cavs coach?
I don't know. I know Brown he's the old, I think Sacramento coach for the Knicks because they got rid of, what's his face?
Either way, I think that the Cavs coach is pretty good.
Yeah.
So I think that that's going to be their.
Obviously, I'll say what's on the board. Cavs could do it. They just cannot turn the ball over.
Kenny Atkinson.
Okay.
I
think the Cavs are going to get tired, though, because they just came off of a Game 7.
But they're winning right now.
But Harden's going to disappear Game 4.
I think that now you have Spider. I don't think that matters.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
If Spider, but that's
and let's face it.
Again, we're going right back to the one person, right? The one person.
But that's every time.
He has to score, right? The only reason Detroit went 7, like they went 7 with Detroit, is because he did not perform well. He didn't.
Yeah.
Some of those games, I think he went until the very end. They went to OT, I think, for Game 5 or Game 6.
Mm-hmm.
He was 0 from 8, from 3 and all that, right? Like he just
he struggled in that game a whole lot.
He has to be able to score, and that hey, I'll give James Harden his props because I'm a James Harden hater sometimes. Most of the time, where when it's 6 or 7, I swear, Game 7 Harden is worse than the coronavirus. The dude. It's bad.
That's wild.
He doesn't take shots.
No, but you're not wrong.
He doesn't score points. He turns the ball. It's literally it's bad. And I think Cavs have a chance to do it if they just limit turnovers. You just limit the freaking turnovers, they'll be fine. I think James Harden at one point.
Yeah, because even the game 7 where they won, Harden had 9 points.
Yeah.
Literally, it was all Mitchell and Allen and Mobley.
What's his field goals?
Let's see here.
He just doesn't take shots.
Let's see here. He went 0 for 6 for 3-pointers.
No, I'll give him his flowers because again, another reason why Detroit didn't win it is because while Spider didn't play good, James Harden stepped up and scored 32 that game.
Yeah.
Now I think that was Game 4 or Game 5. That's why he did so well.
He's averaging. He's averaging 20 points a game right now in postseason. That's what you need.
Yeah.
But let's not forget for a minute. Let's not forget, as much as we want to be Harden haters, he's averaging the most assists on the team.
How many turnovers? I think he's averaging the most.
No. Donovan Mitchell, actually Evan Mobley has the most, but
we're gonna go with that
for guards. They're really quite the same. It's 1.3 to 1.4.
Can you do me a favor? How many turnovers for the team? How many are they averaging as a team?
Well, all right. So for right now, for example, in this game where they're winning, Harden's got 4 turnovers, Mitchell's got 3. As far as that goes.
Sure. And remember, when you're the main ball handler as far as the passer, you're going to get more.
You're going to get more turnovers.
I would argue, and James Harden, his go-to pass is the lob inside for the easy finish, or a little dump pass. Those are more often going to be turned over. So it's a real boomer bust, but they also lead to points a little faster than some of the others. So I think he's found a good fit in that this is a very capable team without him, which means all the pressure doesn't land on his shoulder. Now he's got a ton of pressure because he's making whatever he makes, but this is the best position he's going to be in. Because Evan Mobley is a bona fide superstar.
This is probably his best chance to win it right now.
Yeah.
No. Rockets. He was 1 game away. And in fact, the only reason he lost that game is because Chris Paul went out and they had to play down the starter.
That's a good point.
They were by far a dominant team that year.
But
Chris Paul goes out with a hamstring injury. He's not coming back.
I'll be out to say that this is probably his last year to try and win one, though. I don't think he's got too many more years.
He could be a vet on another team nowadays.
Yeah, maybe, but I don't know how many more.
I think so because his game actually ages well. It's not like his game is predicated on speed or athletic ability. I mean, he's more athletic than me, but like if we're talking about like legitimately, like he's got a slow game.
That's a good point.
Right? So the lefty crossover, he's 6'7".
Yep.
He shoots with you in his face or not.
Been relatively healthy. That's true.
Yeah, and then when he goes to the paint, he's more like a Luka style, where he goes quickly, but he's not exploding in the paint like.
Well, even with the whole, I'm a butcher.
Definitely not like Ant.
No.
Yeah, well, not only that, I'm gonna
no,
butcher this term, but like when you cross over, you get the defender behind you, and you just literally slow down.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like Luka, where you're putting him on your hip, and you're just gonna play what's given to you, which is why he gets so many of those little lobs.
Right.
Which again, great system for him. 2 large targets to throw to.
Yeah.
And that's what he's always had.
So I pose the question: Are either of those teams beating the Spurs or Thunder?
Strangely enough, I think the Cavs have a good matchup.
Against who? Either one of them?
Yeah, either one. But particularly the Spurs, because they do have 2 large that can't be taken off the floor. Because you have Jared Allen.
And Mobley.
And Mobley.
Sorry.
Now, Mobley can shoot. Jared Allen cannot. But I think Jared Allen is probably one of the better screen setters.
Yeah.
Where with that screen and you have 2 shooters, I think that's harder to guard.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think they're just going to take him out. And they have the best player ever, Dennis Schroeder, coming off the bench, which is chuck up 15 shots.
Dude, Mr. 32 teams, baby. Let's go.
It would be great if he got one, though.
It would be nice. I'm not going to lie.
Now, that being said, I have a personal beef for Schroeder.
Why?
Because he talked trash to my boy Dirk.
Oh.
Okay. He talked trash because Dirk wouldn't play for the German team.
Are you really you're really taking Dennis is living in your head out of all people when it comes to Dirk?
He's not living in my head, but
if you had to make a point about it.
He took shots at Dirk and like talked mess about Dirk.
Okay, but you're talking like come on. Like, come on. We're talking about Dirk, though. Like,
yeah.
Not like he's like nothing to Dirk. Like, we're talking about German.
Well, in the Olympics, Dennis Schroeder was the leader of the German team.
Sure. Did they win?
They did. I mean, they were competitive.
Okay. Cool. I just wondering.
I mean, not many teams have won.
I know,
it's
but
like US every year.
My point is that Dirk's like.
It's been only one.
The hardest chip ever.
Yeah. And it's not about his
Dennis
legacy.
Is like, come on.
He talked trash about specifically coming home to play for his home team.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I mean, that is a little bit different than playing for the chip.
I get that.
Because Olympic basketball is different than US. Like.
It's a different
NBA
type of
basketball.
prestige.
For sure, but he's not better, so it doesn't matter.
No, I said he was better. It's just he took
know,
shots at
my
my
point
boy.
is-
No, but he's
That's
loud
my
enough
point.
though to have made a statement.
That's a good
Dirk had to
point.
come out and defend himself.
Did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
Yeah, I'm not doing this because like
My
I
bad.
personally like interviewed Dennis. No,
No,
like
no.
Dirk had to
Dirk
respond
had to
to
talk
it
to him.
because he kept bringing it up every single
Ah,
Olympics.
okay.
And he kept talking about how he wouldn't come play. I don't know about every single. That might be a little bit stretch,
Yeah.
but he brought it up enough that Dirk had to respond.
Interesting.
Dennis is.
I'm gonna ride for my boy Dirk. All right,
For sure. For
2011 all the way. So,
Yeah.
Holding to that.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh no, I haven't let him.
Hardest chip ever.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Nope, that's true. That's true.
Hardest chip ever.
All right.
Man.
So we'll see how the playoffs end up going.
Oh my gosh.
It's gonna be a good
so
it's gonna be a
good.
good stretch for sure.
It's gonna be a good stretch. I think, unfortunately, I do think I'm definitely under the impression that this Western Conference Finals is pretty much gonna. I think it's probably gonna determine the finals.
I think so. I think so.
Unless, but I feel like that's always
But
the
there's-
story recently with like the Eastern. The Eastern is definitely gonna be the underdog.
Mhm.
They have a chance to do it because even last year, people are gonna forget. Like, yes, OKC won it all. That finals went 7 games, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, everybody like going into that was like, dude, the Indiana's not winning it.
Yeah.
No.
Right, like Indiana's not
But
winning
then
it.
the fact that they
you can
pushed
look at
them
it
to
this the
7,
same
yeah.
this year, and I'm like, yeah, like East is probably not gonna win it, but I don't
Yeah.
know. Like
East
is.
I'm still holding
East
to
is
it that
brutal, man.
that Spurs are
Like,
just
East is-
they're too big and too tight of a team where I think they're just gonna overwhelm anybody else.
Yeah, I don't have an argument
Yeah,
for the big
that's
part.
my argument.
I don't have
is
an
this.
argument for the big part, but I know it's gonna sound stupid and cliche, but like I don't know, it's gonna come down to the passion, the heart
Yep.
for the East.
Yep.
Because when you have nothing else, man, it's
Yeah.
just gonna be like, what else you got?
That's
Well, we're gonna
about
go
it.
out here, we're gonna win it.
Yep.
That's all we got. You know, so
Either each team can match up well, though. I mean, Cat still is a 7-foot shooter.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
we can't now. His rebounding could use some help.
Yeah. Well.
Right? He's not known for the best rebounding and everything, but
go New York.
especially
but he's got to.
especially OG's playing.
But
they
he
have a
knows
better
how
shot.
he knows how to size himself at least to
Yeah.
get in position. So
Is
there's
OG
that.
playing tonight? I heard he was a game time decision.
No, I think he's playing.
No way. They're
think so.
losing and he's playing.
I'm gonna look.
Oh
I'm gonna
wow,
look.
that's not a good look at all.
Let's make sure.
Hold on.
No way.
Can't find the injury report.
Just look at the box score.
Just look to see who plays.
Yeah.
All right, we have.
But
Yeah, OG's played 20 minutes.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Oh crap.
Rough start.
Yep.
He comes back 1 for 5, but I mean, it's,
Yeah.
you know, first
That's
game
what
back.
everybody's gonna say. I was watching ESPN this morning.
Nah.
And like, yeah, it was all everybody was saying rest versus rust. What's
Yep.
gonna
Yeah.
the Knicks
I think.
the Knicks had 9 days of rest.
Yeah.
And Cavs are coming off 48 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
It's literally like they're just in the same series at this point.
literally.
It should be. It's going to be interesting. I think either the team that goes, they do have an opportunity to match up with the other team. I think it's going to be the Spurs. But
You think Spurs are gonna beat the Thunder? Wow.
I think so.
Even with your whole little Hartenstein.
Well, that's what you just said. Well, that's what they
matchups.
should do. Doesn't mean they're going to actually.
Yeah.
No, but if they do it,
and
you're
do it
saying the Spurs
successfully.
are still gonna win.
I think the Spurs are going to win.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I think the Spurs. I think it's going to be hard
I want
to
the
beat the
Spurs to
Spurs.
win.
Yeah.
I don't like Oklahoma. I hate
hard to
Oklahoma.
beat the Spurs in general. They're going to.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think sometimes like watching OKC is like brutal to watch with the, with the whistles and stuff. That's all.
But I think I think that was shown in yesterday's game where OKC is not always going to get those whistles. And the Spurs are playing defensively. They're playing steady enough where they're not getting baited for it. Because Wemby is so tall, he doesn't have to get baited for it.
I don't really fault like SGA for baiting the calls
No.
or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't bait.
Yeah.
That's the league we play in.
Yeah.
I think it just is. I think it's a testament to like
Yeah.
how bad it's gotten.
But that's what I'm showing how like the fundamentals of the Spurs are showing that they're not going to fall for that.
Like a lot of young players. That's crazy for a young squad.
Yeah.
Be able to keep their hands out of the cookie jar. They're not leaning.
Right.
But they can also move their feet really well. They're very lateral.
Sliding on puppies, man.
Sliding puppies. There you go.
Yeah. Kendrick Perkins. Come on. Yep.
But yeah, so I think that's going to be a solid matchup. But all right.
Jeez.
Moving on. So topic is best walkout songs.
That's what it was. That's right. I have notes for this.
Yep. All right, so now this was not limited just to like baseball walkout songs. It could be other, other events. And it's a shame that Chase isn't here because I'm sure he probably had a whole series.
He probably did.
He probably had like 20 songs.
We'll probably have him make his own list and put it up on, on TikTok.
Yep.
Yeah.
So.
All right, now I do want to know before we get started, when you were going for sports, right? So walkout songs. What sport did you have in your mind?
Majority. It's always baseball is the main.
Is it really?
So for me, it's either baseball, wrestling, or like college walkout.
Interesting.
Really?
Mine was UFC.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Or like boxing, fighting of some sort.
Mine
because
was
like
always baseball.
Yeah.
Because
Mine was baseball.
that slow walk from backstage to front.
You got
all I can think about.
Yep. That's fair.
So, and I wondered that when I was going because I was like,
not NBA, huh?
Not NBA.
Not NBA.
No, not
NBA.
NBA.
Have walkout songs?
I really do think they have walkout songs.
Wrong.
I think you're wrong.
Not iconic one. Not enough to make a memory.
No, he said.
know?
He
No,
made
I
the
think-
comment.
I
he
think
made the
that-
statement.
I'm
that
pretty
each
sure I've
player
seen it
when they
before.
announce the name, they have a walkout. They don't.
I think the team for sure does at least.
Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine was more for like.
But it's not the but it's not the focus.
I don't know that.
But that's also the
Go
thing.
ahead.
The fact that you have to ask that question means that it's not a big enough focus to make a difference.
I know. That's my point.
Yeah. All right, so I can start off with my list.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, so I had how many did I have? I had 4. All right, so my first one was Bulls on Parade, loved by Rage Against the Machine.
Okay.
Such a good, just power song to it.
Yeah.
It's great. Next on the list was Johnny Cash, God's Gonna Cut You Down.
Okay, I thought about
Just
that.
that
That's
slow
such a
stomp,
good song. Yeah.
It's great. Just that slow. There's a couple guys who use that one out. And then I went with West Virginia's Enter Sandman for their team walkout.
I knew
song.
somebody was going to do that.
I love. Have you seen the videos of West Virginia? You've had to. Dude, you've never seen the videos of West Virginia. So they'll have Enter
like
Sandman.
stadium, right?
The stadium is all do. They're jumping up and down and
South Carolina does that for the Roots.
Yes,
Yes,
they do.
But so there was, I think just last year, Metallica did a concert in West Virginia at the stadium.
Really?
So they started playing
That's
Enter
cool.
Sandman, and everybody went nuts, just jumping up and down. Yeah, if you, so definitely take a look at West Virginia, whatever the whole stadium's doing it as they're walking. They're getting amped. And then went with Lose Yourself, Eminem.
Yeah.
Classic
Yeah.
one. And then finally was Narco, the trumpet song.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm shocked.
Yeah. That was that because that one is just it's so cool just hearing that trumpet
Yeah.
ring out.
I do like
especially
the
because it's a closer's pitch out.
Yep.
A closing pitcher's walkout. So he's got to your point from the UFC, pitcher's got all the way from
and they
the
take their
outfield
sweet time,
all the way in.
Yeah.
So he just hearing that whole thing ring out. It's great.
Okay.
I think pitchers
Valid.
walkouts are so much cooler than that.
Oh, 100%. Well, because the batter you only get maybe 10,
you get
15 seconds.
You're like quick, you're up.
Yeah.
You're bad.
Yeah. Well, now
You
that's
get,
multiple
like-
times a game too.
Exactly, yeah. So that's
Yeah.
cool.
Multiple times.
You
Yeah.
get like aura, you know, when
Yeah.
you're coming from the bullpen.
Yeah. They need that aura when you're closing it out.
Yeah, it's half psychological at that
Yeah.
point.
Oh, for sure. For
All
sure.
right, what you got?
So I got 2 songs, just 2.
No,
I think mine's the best. But anyway,
of course.
obviously, I'm shocked you didn't say this. You might have it, but Jump Around.
Jump around,
okay.
yeah,
Like,
that's a good one. That's
Honestly,
another
dude,
a whole
that's
stadium
like, that's
doing.
entire stadium.
Yeah.
You got like
Yeah.
85-year-old grandmas probably trying to jump.
Yeah,
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
I'm sorry,
That's
like
a good
that
one.
one's
That's
that
a
one
really
is, like,
good one.
One of the pinnacles.
That's a really good one.
And another one is the, I think what is it? The Seven Nation Army one.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
that's Seven Nation.
I think that's what it's called.
Yeah,
right?
Seven Nation Army
Yeah.
by the
Yeah.
White Stripes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
White Stripes,
there
thank
you
you.
go.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's a good one.
Can't lie with those. Dun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's really good.
Yeah. But I think if I had to choose between the two, I'm sorry. Jump Around is
It gets the
it's
energy.
it's
up.
generational.
Yeah,
Like,
it gets that
I'm sorry,
energy
I
up.
just
Yeah.
can't think of one better than that.
No,
So
I like
Not a
that.
fan of Michigan Sports.
Yeah.
It's a gold standard, one would say.
that song sucks.
Yeah.
That song sucks. They probably stole it from somebody.
All right, what do you got?
I've got a few. So I went with individual walkouts. I named a few of those, and then I have 2 that are like team songs.
Okay.
Which I'm gonna start with the team songs. I actually really like Rocky Top by Tennessee. By University of Tennessee.
Okay.
I don't know if you've
Yeah.
ever watched
No.
it. They will belt that song.
Oh yeah.
Every single time. And it fits for Tennessee because it's like the country thing, and then
Right.
I'll be honest, you can hear the accent through the crowd, and it's perfect. It's perfect. I think
Yeah.
I think another one is the Notre Dame fight song.
Wow. Okay.
Okay.
You're going a lot of
Classic
college.
fight song. All
Yeah,
right.
you're in college.
Notre Dame. Even non-football fans know that.
That's
song,
true.
right?
Of course.
That's
yeah.
Every like 50-year-old dad has a Fighting Irish
Yes.
tattoo and the Notre Dame fight song. on
Of
cassette.
course. They lose
Um,
every year.
Yep.
Go ahead.
All right, now I'm gonna go individuals. Crazy Train is just so good.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yep,
It's
Yeah.
been used by like so many people. It's kind of played out a little,
No,
cliche.
Yeah, I get it.
So I'm gonna go a hard left turn.
Mhm.
Yeah. I think I know where you're going. Go ahead.
Derude Sandstorm is on my
Okay.
list.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not for you said South Carolina.
Yeah.
Vanderlei Silva, the UFC used to walk out.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
Mini Men by 50 Cent.
Wow.
Who's used that one?
Man, was it Max Holloway? I think.
I like that though. But that's another good
That's
one.
another good
so
one.
good.
And then now this is a callback for me.
Yeah.
Okay, this
Come
one
on,
is for
I'm
me.
waiting for it. I think I know what you're gonna say.
I don't think so. There's no way. But either way, Country Boy Can't Survive, used by Matt.
That's a good
Hughes
one.
every
Dude,
time
that's
he
a good
walks
one.
out.
Okay. You
Yeah.
didn't say what I thought you were gonna say.
Alexandre Pantoja, the UFC
Okay.
champion,
Okay.
uses Mini Men, and that is such just a banger song to walk
It is
out.
good. Especially for a UFC fight.
Dude, for
Yeah.
like that's what I mean for like a fighter.
Like that's
Yeah,
terrifying.
that's proper.
Right, like
Yeah.
nobody's like nobody's really concerned about like
Yeah.
if you're a batter.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
or
like,
whatever.
oh, whatever.
Yeah. But like
Yeah.
a UFC fight, I'm probably about to go like
Yeah.
I'm about to go mess somebody
Bro,
up.
Yeah.
you're going in there to,
Yeah.
to throw.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a good intimidating
perfect.
song
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, what I thought you were gonna say is for sure Higher from Creed.
Higher is a good one. Higher
I
is
thought
good.
for
Yeah,
sure.
that's
it's
not
like
a-
that doesn't amp you up quite as much.
Really, you don't think that amps people up?
To
like
me,
a
not for
stadium?
me.
Not the
like
same.
not the same.
Really?
I think
Okay,
it's better
my
as
bad.
a championship song.
Yeah.
Like when the Rangers won. Shout out Rangers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it's a good anthem. Yeah.
They put that in the commercials. they
Yeah.
played here.
So it's a good anthem. I don't think it's a good walkout song.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
I mean,
it's a good rallying song, I would say.
But like a lot of the songs we did are like anthem songs, kind of, right?
Not quite the same. Well, because it's like
Not the specific songs
So
like he said.
I would say at least the ones that I chose, the majority of them all had that strong, like either a hard rock drop or You could argue like Enter Sandman doesn't, but it has that build up for it. Whereas Higher doesn't exactly have like the hard build up.
Yeah, I got you.
Like it gets big, but it doesn't get it in the same way as a drop
I agree.
hits.
I agree.
So that's why I
yeah,
would
but like
choose
when you
different.
say like the lyrics leading up to the chorus.
Yeah.
I will say it's a build up. I just think it's a better after you win.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. Yeah. Okay.
Now I have
That's what's
heard
up.
it be used for walkouts, and it is
Yeah.
good, but that's go.
See,
Don't know.
I'm curious to see if Chase would do WWE walkout.
it would
Because some
be
of
all-
those have that
I'm gonna
same
say,
type of thing
y'all,
where
y'all are, y'all know Chase a lot more than I do. So what? Let's do a little.
See,
thing
I don't-
right
but
now.
I don't know
Let's guess.
I don't know WWE
Chase's
well
list.
enough though. That's the thing.
Okay, guess
I
any
can
song
tell
you
you-
think.
I can
What
tell
do you
you
think
by the
Chase would
wrestler.
choose right
I can
now?
tell you by the wrestler.
Yeah, Cody Rhodes, for sure. Right?
Maybe I don't know. See, I don't know that in the new guys.
I'm just kidding. I don't know.
Do you know? I don't know. Yeah.
I mean, he would have to have Undertaker's.
The
number,
best
right?
one, Undertaker for sure.
Yep.
Okay. Then I'm going Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yep.
with
Yeah.
The break.
Of course.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, so good.
Yeah. Okay.
Who would you go third?
John
We'll just
Cena
do
has
three.
to be on there, right?
John Cena
Yeah,
really does.
that's
have to be on there.
iconic.
John Cena
yeah.
has to be.
Another really good one, honestly, was Batista.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good, but that was more for the
you got
pyrotechnics.
Steve Austin, Stone Cold.
Yeah, that's what I said with the glass break at the beginning.
Glass,
Yeah.
yeah.
Everybody
Yeah.
loves that song.
Seer. Yeah, you're at Undertaker.
The Undertaker, dude.
Yeah.
Anybody, you don't even have to know WWE.
No,
Yeah.
Undertaker is probably the most.
Yeah.
Like I don't know WWE
Yeah.
like that,
Big
and
Show.
I know Undertaker.
Big Show. Yep. Or
Big
Triple
Show.
H.
Triple H, yeah,
Yeah.
I give Triple H. I think Big Show is equally as like known.
Yeah, but again, it's like, I don't know enough of them to be
No.
able to call it out.
No.
But I just know it's like a lot of them where you have like this, the entire crowd is like a whole
Yeah.
arena shouting it at you,
I know,
and they're
that's what I'm
just
saying,
standing
but
there with
that's
the
Cody
aura.
Rhodes, though.
Yeah,
That's
that's
Cody
true.
Rhodes,
Yeah,
yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Cody Rhodes.
John Cena was like that. Everybody.
I know.
Yeah.
What's even cool, he raps that song himself, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. No, that's that's
But that's how he got big early
I know,
on.
but that's my point.
That's how
though.
we got in the
Like a
they
lot of
made it
those
from
WWEs.
the amateurs. Or
Yeah.
whatever he
I know,
said.
but that's how you like a lot of WWE wrestlers.
That's true.
They're not.
Yeah.
They're not doing that. They're not hopping
Yeah.
on the
Yeah.
track. John Cena hopped on the track.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Honestly,
Yeah.
John
Yeah.
Cena's with us right now.
so,
Sorry.
so dumb.
Oh my gosh.
On that note,
Yeah.
let us know, I guess, which of our songs you agree with or
Yep.
don't agree with.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
I guess we don't have Chase, so we can't go over.
No.
We can't go over comments.
No, but we can go. All right, so next time let's go over because I know the Cowboys and Vikings schedules just came out for next
we can go
next
for,
season. So let's do our way too early
Yeah.
predictions of how next season will go next next time we
Going
meet
to
up.
Super Bowl.
That's right.
do
It's,
it.
it's your year, baby.
This is it.
It's your year.
We're one piece
never
away from being one piece away.
Yeah. Yeah. And the Vikings, I'm ready to get my heart broken again.
Hey man,
I'm ready.
You know, y'all got the Oompa Loompa at
Yeah.
quarterback.
Dang,
Dude, you know what? I don't care as long as he throws it deep. I don't care as long as he throws it deep, man.
Every
That's all-
time he
that's all I
jumps
care.
the field in line.
You know
it's
what?
gonna be great.
Hey. Russell Wilson won it.
He did. Hey,
championship.
you know what's
Yeah.
funny?
He also had the
Actually-
Legion of Boom to stand in front.
Say that.
Yeah.
Like it's always great when you have like a group that actually has a nickname for
A
it.
solidified
Yeah.
spot in the all-time.
Yeah,
greatest
like the Legion of
defenses
Boom is a
ever.
great
It's a
name.
great freaking name.
Like back in the 60s.
You know, on top of that, their stadium is the 12th man.
right, like
Kinda
that's
like that.
that's
It's
cool.
insane.
Yeah.
It's insane. It's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the Vikings had the
And just
purple
to think-
people eaters back in the day.
And just to think, it's just for the
Hey, I shook one of them hand. Like I've got Matt Blair, defensive line, Minnesota
Yeah.
Vikings.
He has
Yeah.
not washed his hands since.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
And just to think, dude. I mean, if you just put a ring in the ball, that'd be 2
Yep. Sucks for them.
Rest on their ass. Yeah. Whatever, they're fine. They
Yeah,
just won.
they got their
Yeah,
one.
yeah,
He's
they're
fine.
Yeah,
He's
they'll
fine.
be just fine.
No, they just won last year. They're fine.
Yeah.
The Seahawks are fine.
Yep. So.
They can take some points.
All right. Yeah. So let us know who your walkouts are. We'll post something up for Chase when he comes out,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
let us know what your team's NFL predictions are going to be. With way too early predictions, because nobody knows what's going on. So, all right.
Yeah.
See you later.